Hey y'all, it's Neek and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome to my world. If you're returning, hey girl. So I wanted to do like a little sit down kind of girl talk moment because my first two YouTubes was just vlogs. I didn't really like allow y'all to get to know me. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I asked my Instagram for questions. Them bitches ignore me. I can't stand my fucking Instagram. They irritate me so bad. Instagram is weird. Like, everybody just want to watch you. It's so fucking weird. I did get 2 questions before I deleted it because I don't like being ignored. When I post interactive stuff and people don't interact, I'm deleting it. You know how to ignore me on my page, girl? Fuck you. But I got 2 questions, so we gonna answer those 2 and go from there. There was 2 good questions. Of course, they from Courtney. My bitch, always the one that's gonna interact every fucking time. To be fair, I did only have the post up for like 30 minutes, but in those 30 minutes, too many fucking people seen it for only one person to give me a question. Y'all hoes weird. I said what I said. So before I answer the questions, I just want to properly introduce myself. My name is Shantanique, but everybody called me Neek. Hardly anybody ever calls me Shantanique. I am 27, born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. I've been a content creator for about 6 years. I'm Aquarius, completely sun, moon, and rising. That's my favorite fun fact to tell people because I just think that's so sweet. Like, my whole chart is Aquarius. I am a very simple, boring girl, and I love that. I make my content, I watch my comfort shows, I go to work, I laugh. That's literally my life, and I don't care. People call it boring. I enjoy it, you know, so that's what it is. I got my wine, so let's talk. Okay, so first question she asked, what made you want to be a content creator? I love this question. Let me explain it, y'all, because what made me be a content creator, I always say, like, my journey and career as a content creator is a puzzle. I swear it's a puzzle. Everything just fits, everything aligned, it gives meant to be. So I'm gonna explain the whole timeline to y'all so y'all can tell me if I'm delusional or if this shit really meant to be, okay? So what made me be a content creator? We're gonna take it back to the beginning. We're gonna go over the whole timeline. It starts in high school. I got my first camera phone, okay? It was over. I got that first camera phone. I didn't get out the camera. I was the self-proclaimed selfie queen. I took selfies all day, every day. I love the camera and the camera loved me back. I always just been photogenic. It sounds like kind of cocky, but the camera has just always loved me. I could literally take 30 pictures and will love 25. It's a gift. I don't know why, but the camera just photographs me really well, and I fell in love with the camera. High school, I was just in the camera. I was just obsessed with myself. Fun fact, senior year, I won class conceited because I just really thought I was that girl. So fast forward to after I graduated, I turned 19. I got my first like big girl job, right? I was in a call center. We had to wear like business casual. So that is when I got into fashion. I went to JCPenney, went to their clearance rack, bought a bunch of clothes, and I was just like mix and matching those pieces to like dress myself up for work. And I fell in love with putting the outfits together, and that's where like the fashion kind of started. My love for fashion came in at that moment. I fell in love with putting the outfit together and just how you can just put all these different pieces together to make a whole look. I love that, right? So then the next year, literally the next year, I discovered makeup. When I say that was the most random thing, my sister had like this little makeup bag. It was about this big. She had Maybelline Mousse foundation. I can't remember. That's the only thing I remember, that foundation. And it was just like a raggedy old bag with like 8 different things. And one day I just took it in the bathroom. Me and my sister, we was all in the living room, and I just randomly got her makeup bag, went in the bathroom, and just started putting shit on my face. It looked good. I wish I had a picture from that first day. It looked so good for my first time. It was over after that. It was over. I damn near think I went to the beauty spot the next day and just bought a whole bunch of shit and just started practicing. I fell in love with makeup. Fell in love. And that was also the year I developed my social anxiety. I got really depressed. I had a lot of like, it was a lot going on in 2016. That year was my downfall mentally, and I haven't got back up since. I've never recovered. I've never been the same since 2016. But the beauty that came out of that year was my love for makeup, and I fell in love with fashion. So then after that year, I was just practicing. Then the next year, I got into eyeshadow. And when I got into eyeshadow, I started going live on Facebook. And this is when shit got started. Once I started going live on Facebook, the girls just really liked watching me, because I've always been like the funny friend, like not like stand-up comedian type funny, but I've always just, I don't really know how to explain it. Like Carisha's a good example. Like Carisha could just say the most random, or like Carisha could just say anything and people just find it funny. I've always kind of been like that. I just say anything, people just find the shit I say funny. It could be the most simple things and people just be finding it funny. But that actually worked out for me, because I used to be on Facebook Live saying anything, just talking, laughing with the girls, and I fell in love with that, like with that interaction. I don't know, it was something about it that I just really loved, just talking with the girls, doing my makeup. It was just a fucking blast. Like my little Facebook run when I first started, that was 2017, I want to say, to 2019. It was strictly Facebook. Then I started posting on Instagram. It was really just like makeup looks. I was just posting my eyeshadow looks. 2019 and 2020, I wasn't really doing content at all. Obviously everybody know how 2020 was. In 2019, I was doing 2019, I was doing a little bit of content, but it wasn't consistent at all. But I still was doing a little bit. In 2020, I wasn't doing anything. That quarantine period, I wasn't doing any type of content, and I actually be beating myself up about it, because that was the year so many content creators came up. That was my time to be on there being consistent. I be beating myself up about that. Like, I really fumbled with 2020, but I just be telling myself that just wasn't your time. That was their time, your time. That 2020 wasn't your time. I be telling myself that, but that was the year for the content creators. I ain't gonna lie, and I fucked that up. So then 2021 is when things really shifted. Like mentally, I was like, it's time to really, like, you know your potential, you know what you can do. Like, let's do it. So 2021, I was depressed at the start of 2021 because I just gave my dog away. I was so sad. Every day, I was so fucking sad. Then I'm like, let's do something to fill your mind, so you're not just sitting here crying about this damn dog every other day. So I just started doing my makeup. I started doing outfits, and the people was responding, the people loved it. At first it was really only like my family and friends, but they was fucking with it, you know. Support is support. I love them forever, because they will always be my first like true audience, true community of this journey. So yeah, 2021, I call it my starter year. And I did the 30 days of makeup in 2021, and then I did a colorful wig series. It was called Taste the Rainbow. I did like 5 different colorful wigs. They ate that up. Between the 30 days of makeup, the wig series, and my outfits that I was doing, my engagement was just so good. Like, I was doing fashion content for the first time. Like, I was just really taking it serious, and I seen like, you can really do this shit, Nick. Like, you really just need to be consistent. After the 30 days of makeup and the wig series, and I did like a Halloween series, I kind of like fell into a depression. I was telling myself at first, like, you're just burnt out. You did those series back to back. Like, I have never worked that hard back to back on content. So I'm like, you're just burnt out. That was a lot of work for you to do, you know. It's all new to you. Just take a break, take a week, and then get back into it. A week passed, 2 weeks passed, 3 weeks passed. I couldn't shake this feeling. And I feel like I have a very strong intuition. I can always just feel when something's about to happen, when a shift is about to change. I can just always feel it, and I just knew it. A week or so later, I get fired from my job. And this, y'all probably like, you're talking about your content creator journey. This all plays a role in why I feel like it's a puzzle. I feel like God breaks you down before he builds you up. So stay with me, okay? So I got fired. I'm fucked up about that. Like, the circumstances, how it happened, everything, it was just a really hard time for me. So financially, I'm taking a setback. Couple weeks later, I get COVID. I'm quarantined for Christmas. That's fucking depressing. So then, a few weeks after that, my car crashes. Totaled. I don't have a car. I'm unemployed. I'm behind on bills. I don't have a car. I'm so fucking depressed. And there was 2 deaths in my family, all in the midst of this. Of all this happening, it was 2 deaths. So I'm just like, what is happening? Like I said, I felt something was going to happen, like a shift was going to come, but I didn't expect all that back to back. Then after my car crashes, more family shit. And I'm just like, I can't take it. I was so depressed. I was so sad. I was so lonely. I was so fucking broke. It was just so much. I'm like, I need a break from everything. I delete every social media app on my phone. I'm like, I'm gonna just step away from all this, and I come back my birthday. My birthday is February 17th. So I deleted every app on my phone. So now we're gonna fast forward to when I'm ready to get back on social media. So I download all the apps again. I discovered I can't get into my TikTok. I lost access to my TikTok because I didn't realize when I first made that TikTok, it was only to scroll. It wasn't to make content. So I never confirmed the number, confirmed the email. I don't know what the password is. I could not get into that TikTok. And it's crazy because I was so proud. Like, before I deleted it, I was so proud because I reached 1,000 followers on TikTok. So when I realized I couldn't get back into it, I was so sad. I'm like, it took me forever to get those 1,000 followers. Now I gotta start all over. I was so defeated. Okay, we're gonna fast forward. Fast forward. So we're gonna rewind just a little bit. So during the period which my social medias are deleted, I started playing the Kim Kardashian Hollywood game. Me and my sister used to play it all the time. I'm like, I just need something to do, so I'm not just like watching TV. Like I said, I was unemployed, I was in the house, no car. So I'm like, let me just play this game because I miss like getting dressed. I miss like feeling pretty, putting outfits together. In the Kim Kardashian game, you can do that. So I'm like, let's play this game. And I started using that game as manifestation. Like, everything I was in that game was what I wanted my life to be. She was a big influencer. She had millions of followers. She had boutiques, hair salons. She had a house in Malibu. Like, the whole life I created as what my life was. And on that game, I had a show called Life of Neek, right? So we're going back to when I realized I was locked out of my TikTok, right? So I'm like, I gotta make a new one. Fuck. I'm like, what is my name gonna be? I'm like, all the variations of what my other social medias was all taken. So I'm like, I don't know. I get a notification from the Kim Kardashian game. I'm like, oh, Life of Neek. Let's just take the name that you use on the game. So I did Life of Neek, and I'm like, this page, I made my first video. I made my first video on that page, and I'm just talking about my journey, my depression, everything I was going through. And I'm like, I'm just about to use this page as my outlet. I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm just gonna use this as my way of like escaping my world, escaping what I'm going through. I'm just gonna put it all into my TikTok content. And when I say it just started to go up, like, I just was posting, like, and it's like I was kind of posting the same type of content from my previous page, but it was a little different. But it just started going up. Like, the third video I posted was my first time going viral. And it's crazy because, like, viral back then and viral now is completely different. That's crazy. But my videos was just hitting. Like, they was just going up, and it's crazy because I'm like, I used to be shocked every day. I'm like, I used to couldn't get 1,000 fucking views. Now I'm getting 10, 20, 30. Just like, it was crazy. It took me almost a year on my first TikTok to reach 1,000. I was at 3,000 in 3 weeks on this TikTok. And that just goes to show, I feel like our life is not our life. I swear, I feel like God just have complete control over my life because he put me through all that. If he didn't put me through all that, I would have never deleted all my social medias off my phone. I would have never had to create my Life of Neek TikTok. I was meant to blow up on Life of Neek. I wasn't meant to blow up on the other one. It all just works. It all connects. It's a puzzle, okay? So that first year, I was just strictly focused on TikTok because I was so pressed. I was so happy to, like, get the engagement I've always wanted, get the feedback. I was finding my girls. I was finding my community. I was so happy on TikTok. Then 2023, I'm like, it's time to branch out. You had your fun on TikTok. It's other apps. You can't just be confined to one app. So I was posting on Instagram. Ew, I got this fucking white line on my mouth. I'm so fucking irritated. I damn near want to cut all this shit. Ooh, I'm so irritated. I hate that. And y'all just not gonna say shit. Oh, that just disgusted me. I hope it didn't look too bad. Ew, and I hope it wasn't for too long. I'm irritated. What lip gloss did I use? I can't even get my words out. Remind me to never use that shit again. But anyway, that whole year I was just focused on TikTok. And I'm like, it's time to get into Instagram, right? Because I had this fear. I started to get a little scared. I'm like, what if TikTok is the only app I can go viral on or build a community on? I'm like, I'm never going to reach the goals I want to reach if I'm confined to only TikTok. So I'm like, let's give Instagram a try. I was really scared of Instagram because Instagram is mean. Instagram is weird. Instagram is just the ghetto. I don't know. I just really didn't like Instagram. But I'm like, you gotta try it. You have to branch out. So I just started posting all my old TikToks on Instagram. And them bitches hit. They went crazy. Oh my God. I still can't believe it. I went from 3,000 to 16,000 in 1 month. that shit blew my mind. Every day I was just waking up to so many followers, so many comments, so just, it was crazy. This was just July. I started this in July. It was up. I'm like, oh bitch, now I know for sure. Like, I always knew I was meant for this, but once I grow on 2 different platforms, I know. I'm like, you did that shit on TikTok. That could have been a mistake. That could have been an accident. That could have just been luck. But you did that shit on Instagram. Yeah, the people love you. The people fucking love you. And I'm like, oh yeah. And honestly, another reason why I feel like it's meant to be, that first year I was strictly on TikTok. Like I said, I was on Instagram, I wasn't on Facebook. I feel like that year of me being on TikTok, it was meant to happen. That year built me up so much. So much. I learned, I grew, like my content has gotten better. Like, I feel like that year God put me on TikTok to build me up for Instagram. Because whenever I posted a TikTok, I used to always be like, I'm just waiting on my one. I used to say that every time, like, I'm just waiting on my one. Every creator has that one video that just takes them there. You know, they have multiple, but it's always that first video that just takes them there. I'm just waiting on my one. That's all I need. When I got on Instagram and seeing my videos start going up, I'm like, you've been saying all year you just waiting on your one, but only focus on TikTok. What if your one is on Instagram? You know? So it's just, I don't know, I feel like I'm rambling, saying a whole bunch of nothing, but it just feels meant to be. Everything just aligns. Like, because why would God give me this personality? Why would he give me a sister that know how to do hair? Why would he give me this talent of makeup, this styling talent? Like, all these, you put them all together, it's literally the fucking recipe of a successful influencer. Like, I don't know. It could be delusion, but I'm gonna roll with it. Delusion or not, this shit is meant to be. And yeah, y'all let me know if I'm delusional or not. But the way it all just unfold, I don't know. So the next question is, where do you see yourself in 15 years? 15 years is long as fuck, bitch. That's crazy. I don't think that far ahead of time. I don't know. I think 5 years ahead. Like, I think in 5 years increments. So I can do 5 years. In 5 years, I will be 32, which is my favorite number. So I hope that year is amazing to me. So in 5 years, I see myself obviously successful, financially free, businesses. 32 is actually the year I said I want to have a baby. 32 and 35 is my age range. 32 minimum, 35 maximum. If it don't happen at 35, it's just not fucking happening. But 32 is actually a little I don't know if I ever told anybody this. I said at 32, if I'm not married, I am going to a sperm bank and getting inseminated. Now let me explain, okay? So I want a family. I want a husband. I want the kids. But if I don't get married, I don't want a baby daddy. I don't. I have seen terrible baby daddy, baby mom relationships my entire life. I've never seen a good one. And I don't want that. That's not the life I want for me. And I don't want to have a baby daddy. Like, have a man that I'm just dealing with. We have a baby and then he decides to leave, not be involved with his baby, or he just on some weird shit. Just, y'all know how baby daddies can get. I don't want to deal with that. So I would rather go into a situation choosing to be a single parent, like willingly knowing what I'm expecting from the beginning. And like a sperm donor, I don't have to deal with him. We don't have to have no type of contact or whatever. He have no right to my child. So I would rather have a baby and I choose to be a single parent than have a baby with somebody else and I'm going into thinking like we're in this together. I mean, obviously that can happen in a marriage too. I get that. But like, you know, I don't want just like any man as my baby daddy. You're either my husband or you're nothing. You know, so if I'm not married, going to that sperm bank, and I'm willingly choosing to be a single parent, okay? You're not choosing that for me. I'm choosing that life for myself. So, yeah. But who knows where we'll be in 5 years. I might change my mind because, honestly, I am the I am the president of fuck them kids. Me wanting kids is a very often on thing. It's on this week. It's on this week because I just been seeing a lot of cute babies. I might see an ugly one next week and change my mind. Who knows? But as of right now, 5 years. Let's stick to the question. Because this question is about content. Or is it just in general? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I made it about content. I don't know. back to the question. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Living on the beach. That is my dream. The beach is my happy place. I want to wake up to the beach. I want to wake up in my bed and just open my eyes to the beach. That is my dream. I see myself owning businesses, just being successful and that girl, you know, traveling the world. And yeah, that's really it. I just want to own my businesses. I have a lot of business plans that I want to do, a lot of business that I want to open. Not necessarily my businesses, but like I want to open businesses with my family. But I don't want to like run the business, you know. I just want to, because I feel like my family, we have so much like money making potential. We just need that boost, you know. We just need that kickstart. I just want to be that kickstart for them, you know. I just want to be the one that can just give that starter money for y'all to get y'all things going. Like I want like barbershop and car wash with my daddy, my sister a salon, Shantice want to do like cosmetic stuff. Like I just want to, like, I don't want to be involved in these business. I don't want to be a part of the day-to-day operation or none of that. I just want to be able to invest. I just want to be a silent partner. I just want to give them the money and they do their businesses and it just flourish, you know. That's what I want. That's what I plan. Just want to be a little silent partner for like a whole bunch of businesses. I just got a lot of things planned business wise. I want to open an animal shelter. I want to open a homeless shelter. I want like my shelter be, obviously that's not going to be like, that's like non-profit, but my animal shelter, I want a women's shelter and I want like a homeless like unisex shelter. But I want a women's one just like, because sometimes girls just need a girl's place, okay? They don't need to be in with the men, you know. So I want animal, women, homeless, and then I want like a group home, because I don't know if it's because I just watch like a lot of like SVU, Chicago PD, those type of shows, and I just be seeing like these like group home and foster homes, they be so fucked up. Like imagine getting taken away from your family then put in a place that's even worse than what you came from. I hate that. It makes my stomach turn. I just want to like, I just feel like one of my purposes in life is to create safe places for people. And that's what I want. Like when I'm driving around seeing animals like dogs and cats walking around, I just want to pick them up. I just want to put everybody in a safe place where they feel warm and like safe. Like I don't know, I just want to open a bunch of different shelters. Like that's just what I want. I know that's not gonna make me any money, but it's gonna make my heart so fucking happy. And for my animal shelter, I feel like I think about the animal shelter more than others. But I really want like buses. Like I want to have buses, people driving around, just go pick up all the strays. I hate seeing stray dogs and cats. I just be knowing they're starving. I mean, obviously a stray dog and cat can feed themselves easier than a human, because they can eat any fucking thing. But I don't know, I just be wanting to go pick everybody up and take them to a warm place and just help everybody. So yes, opening shelters is definitely on my plans. 5 years from now, hopefully I have businesses rolling. In love. Oh, I want to be in love so bad. I literally have planned my entire wedding. Literally. Should I break it down to y'all? Y'all probably like, girl, I don't give a fuck. This video was supposed to be like a get to know. Well, I guess it is getting to know me. I'm a fucking psycho that's obsessed with love. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you my wedding plans. If y'all want to know, let me know. We'll talk about it. Okay, we ain't got none but time. Like career wise, in 5 years, I want to be on the billboard in Times Square. I want like a nationwide campaign, like where like my billboard is in like Walmart, Sephora, Ulta. Like I want to go to Fashion Week. I want to fucking present an award at the BT Awards. That's so random. But like I just want to see my face everywhere. Being in front of the camera, making content, doing this, it just always felt like a second nature. Like I've always just, I feel most comfortable in front of a camera, and that's honestly, that's not healthy. I should be as comfortable in front of the world. That's one of like, I want to heal my anxiety so bad. Like my goal and my anxiety, I say this all the time, I want to be the person I am alone in front of anybody, without overthinking, without second guessing myself, without worrying about how other people portray me. I just want to be this version of myself in front of the world, like everywhere, because the world deserves to know. Like me, when I'm by myself, I am the funniest bitch I have ever met. no exaggeration. I just want to be her. I just want to be her all the time. Like, I mean, I'm funny in front of everybody, but it's like, I don't say everything I think. You know, I hold back on a lot of things because I be thinking like, how are people going to take this? You know, I have a lot of healing to do. We're kind of getting off base, but I'm just going to keep it going. Let's talk. Let's get to know each other, girls, okay? I have a lot of healing I need to do. Honestly, like a lot. Like the beginning of 2022, like when I told y'all everything that happened, like everything that was going on, one of the things that happened, it brought up, like it forced me to face my childhood issues, and that has been hell. That has been very annoying. Like, I've been growing and healing little by little, and one thing about this journey that I noticed, you have to isolate yourself. I've always been an isolated person, but since I've really been like, I'm just trying to learn me. I'm trying to learn me, learn why I have done the things I've done, why I have, like, what made me this person. Like, tracing back the root of everything of why I am the way that I am. That has been the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. It has forced me to isolate myself way more than I ever have. And I feel lonely, I do, but I know this is an intricate part of my journey. I need to go through this. I need to feel all of this, and I need to feel it alone. I do. I know that, but it's been a journey. Like, it's been hard, but I know I'm gonna come out at the end like the most amazing woman, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see where this journey takes me with YouTube and all the other things. YouTube is going to be able to see firsthand all this shit unfold, and I just can't wait to see, like, how's life going to look for me in 2 years. Like, I'm gonna be 30 in 2 years. We have 2.5 months left in this year, and I'm really excited to see how it's about to end. Because it's crazy. It's not going high. I mean, it's kind of going how I expected, because everything I put on my mood board, that's a vision board, not a mood, same thing. Everything I put on my vision board has been happening. I said I wanted bigger brand deals. I got that. I said I wanted some wig collabs. I've had 3. I said I wanted to be fashionably black. Been that. I said I wanted to glow up my body care. I'm just reading like exactly what it say. I wanted to, like, eat better, exercise more. I've exercised more days this year than I did last year, and that's the goal. I am, I think, like 25 pounds smaller than I was when this year started. So yeah, everything I said or put on that vision board has been happening. So I'm excited to do my 2024 vision board, because I think that got like some magic to it or something. I don't know. I'm doing it every year from now on, because yeah, your girl's just been knocking goals off the list. Goals that I didn't even have set. I put a goal of 10K on Instagram literally just to do it. I never thought I would hit it, because I was stuck at 3,000 for like 6 years. No exaggeration. So I never thought I would hit 10,000. To be 100 away from 20K is insane. Fucking insane. It blows my mind. It's crazy. Like, already I'm at the beginning of this, and I feel like I already have imposter syndrome. And it's like, it's just the beginning, but I already feel it. Like, I've heard creators say that before, but like experiencing it on my own is different. Like, I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it, but I think it's because it happens so fast. It's kind of like surreal and hard to believe like this is really happening to me. Like, my life is literally changing, and it's kind of hard to like accept that, or like it's hard for me to like truly believe I deserve it in a way. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I'm just grateful and excited. It's crazy to think about. I think this is the first time I actually thought about how much has truly happened in a 1.5 years since I started TikTok. A lot has happened. A lot has changed, and this is just the beginning. It's a bit scary at times when I think about it. It gives me anxiety at times too, especially when I think about like how many people have viewed my video. Like, how many people in this world know what I look like and I don't know what they look like. You know, that gives me anxiety sometimes when I really think about it, so I just try not to. Honestly, I feel like this video gonna be some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Because I feel like I just been rambling and talking in circles. I don't know. I hope it makes sense. I hope it all comes together, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It felt good to just talk. Let me know if y'all want more of these like girl talk, sit down, chit chat type videos, because I really like this. I want to thank y'all for joining me for another video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to watch my videos. Bye.